Well, hello everyone, it's Kari. Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to share with you that today is release day, and I've got a couple cards to share using this brand new stamp set from Missing Stamps. This is called a Some Pig, and look at all the little characters you get. And these are spider webs with sayings in them. So that's really fun. And then you get a doorway and lots of little critters and things to decorate up a scene. So it's a really fun set. There is also a coordinating die that you can use for it. And this doorway fits great on a card, either horizontally or vertically. Today I'm going to start with a horizontal card, and I want to stamp out that doorway so I can show you just how cool this is. It's got all of the lines for the wood grain in it, and it's perfect to fit any of those spider webs that you want. This one that I'm stamping today says greetings, but there's a few other sayings in there, and there's one that's also blank, so you can use it for anything. And I think that's really cool. Now I've already stamped and colored and cut out a lot of the images from the stamp set, and some of them I've cut and colored twice just so I had a variety to choose from. And I'm going to make a couple of cards today as well. So I'm just taking them out from the coordinating dies. You can see here the different images of the little pigs. And how cute are they? There's a goose and a little chicken, some ducklings, some goslings, a little rat. There's lots to choose from. And oh, I already stamped on that little spider too, so you can see him hanging down from the spider web. So before I get started building this scene up, I want to create some inking on the background. I'm going to just mask off the bottom of the card so I can ink on the ground. I'm starting with some Rusty Hinge Distress ink, and then I'm going to come in with some Vintage Photo Distress ink just to darken up around the edges. There we go. That's going to look good just like that. Now I'm going to remove that masking tape and clean off my surface so I can put the masking tape back on the bottom portion. And I'm going to also mask off the doorway. Now you could stamp this and cut out a real mask, but I'm just using some low tack tape. It's kind of like Post-it tape here, and I'm covering up that door. It's pretty easy because it's almost nearly straight. So just had a few pieces there, and now I can ink on the background that I want to do. I'm going to create kind of a sunset look, so I've chosen some of my favorite ink colors for that. We've got a yellow, an orange, a pink, and a purple. And I'm just going to ink those on, and you can see I got a big splotch on that orange there. That's why I always say it's so great to start off your paper and then come on, and I got a little too excited here. So it's going to take me a little longer to blend this out than normal, but it's okay. I get there finally in the end, and some of the images are going to be covering that up anyway. So it's all going to work out. So I've inked on the pink, and now I'm going to ink on a little bit of the purple and then go back through all the colors to get them to blend really well. Now, if you have a hard time blending your distress inks, then maybe try the distress oxides because those blend really, really easy and they're so smooth. I'm using some Neenah Solar White paper today, so it's inking on pretty well, but look, I missed a whole stripe here of the yellow. It's okay. I'm just going to put the masking tape right back on, or the low tack tape, and add a little more yellow there, and that's going to work out just fine. Now you're not going to see most of that because I remembered I wanted to stack up a few bales of hay there. I'm going to put the little pig there and add a lot of the little critters. And I did ink on a little blue ink inside that doorway as well, so you can see there's a little bit of color there. And I'm just testing out my scene now. This is going to create just an adorable little scene. But I decided I wanted to color up the doorway with some reds. So I'm taking my darkest shade and just kind of going over a few of those lines. This is a really fast way to color this. You just kind of follow the lines that the artist put in. And so it's really great to do a fast coloring like this. I'm blending it out with the mid-tone color and leaving parts of it still blank because we're going to go over the entire rest of it with the lightest red. So see, there's this mid-tone, and now for the light color, I'm just going to color all of that through and blend that out, and you're still going to be able to see all of the darks and the lights and the wood grain. So there we go. I am taking a little bit of time to do this so I don't get out of the lines, but look at that. That's all there is to it. Now that I have that finished, it's time to build up my characters, and I have cut a few extras of the die cuts using some scrap cardstock. This is going to build up our elements to make them a little more dimensional. So I did this just to a couple of the images. The pig for sure, because the pig is kind of front and center, right? And then the goose and the chicken I did as well. So I'm going to build those up, and then we can start putting our scene together. I've stamped out one of the sentiments that says salutations, and I used a die from my stash. That's the little speech bubble. And to finish this off, I'm just going to add a few gold pearls. These are the matte gold pearls, and I think they look really pretty with that sunset look. So I'm adding those just like that, and that's going to finish off our first card. Now this card did take a little bit of time to do, but it was so fun to create. But I have one that's really quick that I want to show you, and it's using this frame die from Missing Stamps. This is the Woodgrain frame, and this is a brand new spiderweb stencil that I'm in love with, and I thought it would look great as the background. So I'm using some oxide ink in iced spruce, which is one of my favorite colors of oxides, and I'm going to just ink that in the background kind of lightly, just like this. And then I'm going to add some ink around that frame. That will make it stand out just a little bit, just like that. Now I'm going to stamp one of the spider webs in the corner. This one says terrific. So I'll just stamp that real quick with some VersaFine Onyx black ink. And now we can put together our second card. I'm going to add the wood grain frame. Now this spiderweb would also look really cool with this brand new freshly brewed coffee stamp set. I didn't get a chance to make a card with that yet, but you know it's on the list. And for this card, I spelled out the word radiant using the Eieio frame die with the alphabet. And these letters are just so cute and playful, and I thought it was perfect for this card. So I glued down that wood grain frame first, and now I'm going to start placing on those letters. I did add some double-sided adhesive to my mirror cardstock. It's a dark blue mirror cardstock, and I added that before I cut out the alphabet. That way I could turn it into stickers, so I just have to peel those off. I did have to cut an extra A there to make the word radiant, but I don't place them down all the way. I just kind of barely put them down so that I can space them out using my little tool here to help me. So you can see they're not fully adhered to my card yet. And that gives me a little bit of a chance to make sure they're where I want them before I adhere those down fully. So I'm just going to play with these just a little bit and change them up. And that's going to look good right about there. And now I'll take my bone folder and just press those on really well. So that's an easy way to add a sentiment to your card. And I'm going to glue down the little bale of hay and add the little pig with some foam adhesive. And there is our second card. So fun to build these cards. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Some Pig stamp set. And don't forget to check out the entire new release. It's available today in the shop. I'll have links for you down below so you can go check everything out if you're interested. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. I'll be back real soon with more cards to share. I hope you enjoy everything in the release. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.